YouTube Bromo here, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys about a very scary story that happened to me a while ago, but it's still fairly scary. Like, um, if I didn't like run away from this, I probably could have gotten hurt or even gotten killed because this just it's quite scary. That's what I'm gonna say. So let's just get straight into it. By the way, guys, if you do enjoy these videos, though, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get straight into it. So this story takes place about 3 years ago, and so I'm hanging out with a friend. His name I'm not gonna say, so we're just gonna call him Jared. And I was friends with Jared. So this was when we first kind of met. So we hung out over the winter, and he was fairly weird. I did not like him much, and we never talked after like December the 3rd or something like that. And then we ended up meeting up in like August. We ended up meeting up through a mutual friend, who I'm not even gonna say his name, just call him mutual friend. But he's still to this day one of my closest friends. And this other kid that's I'm calling Jared is still to this day one of my other friends. So I hang out with all these people still to this day. But this was over the summer, and we're just hanging out. I ended up spending a couple days at his house over the summer, just because he wanted me to spend the night at his house 2 times straight. So I was like, that's alright. I was in grade 5 or so, between like grade 4 and 5 or so. So, you know, and so my friend, first thing I'm going to say is that he has a younger sister who's about 2 to 3 years younger than me. And so, you know, that'll be relevant in the future, but either way. So it's the summer, it's pretty hot. So we just need a place to cool off and just relax. So we ended up going to this water park area near his house, or near both of our houses. He literally lived like, so we live in townhouses, and just his complex at that time was right next to mine. So, the fact that he lived like not even, like I could walk to his house in about 45 seconds, it's pretty nice. But in this little area, there's a skate park, or not really a skate park, but just like a bike path, and then there's an area where you can go and start jumping over these kind of little bumps or whatever, and it was just a fun area to just go skateboarding or mainly biking, because it's a dirt road kind of area, so it's more of a biking path. If you went skateboarding there, you'd probably get hurt a lot. But either way, so we go to this little skateboard path, and we're hanging out, having a lot of fun, not doing anything bad. We're just hanging out in the little skating area, and then, we end up seeing, because we're in this forest, so we end up seeing this bag, and it was like this picnic table. So on the picnic table, there was 3 things: a box cutting knife, a lighter, and a little baggie that had a cannabis leaf on it, or in this case a weed leaf on it. So that right off the bat, I was like, what the hell? And I saw that, so did Jared, so we both saw it, and it was mainly seen, like, we both saw it, but then his sister also saw it. And I forgot to mention this, but her sister brought a friend, and we went with, so it was just the 2 of us, his sister, her friend, and his mom. So it was the 5 of us, and then there was a bunch of people, because it was a public water park, so there was a bunch of people just kind of hanging out there. And so we are in the forest, we see this bag, and I get kind of creeped out. I tell my friend I kind of want to leave. I want to go home, or I want to go back to your house and just, you know, hang out there for the rest of the night. That's just creepy as hell what we just saw. And he's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. So I'm just like, trying to remain calm. It's like, alright, fair enough. So then he is like, alright, I see that bag. It has weed leaves on it. I want it. So I'm just like, alright, I'm not interested. So I say that to him, and he's like, alright, I want to go and grab it. And he's like, how about you go grab it? I'm like, no. Like, this was not my idea. This was your idea, 100%. You're the one who thought that you want to grab it. I'm not going to go and grab it. And this is to a point where it's kind of a peer pressure moment, because he starts grabbing me and pushing me towards it. And he's just pushing me, and we're behind a couple of trees. And then he pushes me out into the middle of the open. So I'm extremely scared. Note that I'm only in flip-flops, so I don't have running shoes on. But I sprint over to this bag and grab it because my friend was there and forcing me to do it. So I grab that, not thinking there's also a box cutting knife right next to it. So if I wanted to be safe and not risk getting hurt, grab the box cutting knife and then like just make sure it, like, just put the safety or whatever, just like flip it so it, I don't know, just box cutting knives kind of have the ability where they can just push out and go back in and just push it back in. But I did not think of that because I didn't want to take more than just a bag that he was forcing me to grab. I was scared to hell. So right as I run back to him, he says, give me the bag. So I give him the bag because I do not want to be touching that. So he takes and opens it, and you can't smell much, but you can just smell the slightest hint of weed. And I didn't know what the smell was at first because that was about 3 years ago and I didn't even know what it was. I was like, what the hell is that smell? And so then he realizes there's nothing in it and just throws it behind us. And I'm just like, okay, we got rid of it. And then we went out back to the water park, and where his sister just said, alright, let's play manhunt. And then so it was her and her friend were the two that were it, because we just did a 2v2 sort of thing. And basically it was his sister and her friend versus me and him. So it was just a friendly game of manhunt. And so I was like, alright, cool. And so we're in this game, and me and my friend get the bright idea that we're gonna go into the woods because they never set a rule where we couldn't go into the woods. So we went to the woods and hung out there knowing that there was the box cutting knife and everything. So then he's like, I want to go back and grab the box cutting knife because of course it's a box cutting knife. It's just gonna be generally a safe thing to have if we're gonna get, like, if anybody ever does come out, then a box cutting knife, we'd have less of a chance of getting absolutely destroyed. So we go back to this table, and you know, we go back thinking, alright, nobody came in the time, and we just see that the box cutting knife and the lighter are gone, and we start hearing footsteps in the forest. So it's just like the crackling footsteps, and we're both getting kind of scared here. So then we hear his sister and his sister's friend just start screaming, and at this point I'm just crapping my pants. I'm just scared to hell. I was like, what happened to his sister? Like, is she okay? Like, what happened to her sister's friend? Is she okay? Did both of them just die? Like, I don't know. And so then we start hearing footsteps coming up really quickly, and we see his sister and her friend, and we're just like, okay, you're alright. And then we said that we went back to the table and we saw that there was nothing there, and she said, yeah, I know, we saw this dude in a black hoodie. No, this is the summer, so first of all it was freaking burning, and he was in all black clothes. Like she said, in her words, he was in all black clothes with the box cutting knife in his hand. So I'm just scared crap. Like, I'm scared as hell at this point. I'm just like, did, you know, he just start trying to stab at her? And she said that he was walking slowly towards her and her friend. So I was like, holy crap, that guy clearly does not intend to do more or to do less than just attack. So we immediately run out of the woods, and I see this guy. Alright? It was just a guy dressed in all black, standing there with a box cutting knife in his hand. And I legit just crap myself right then and there. Not literally, but like I was scared to hell. I was like, holy crap, this guy literally looks like he's about to kill somebody. And believe me, I was scared. And he saw me and my friend made eye contact. Like, he didn't make eye contact with us because he was covering himself, but he just kind of looked at us. We couldn't see much of him, but he could clearly see us because he pointed at us. And then he just pointed at me because my friend was looking away. And he just did the sign, like, kind of where you move your finger across your throat, signifying, I'm gonna kill you. And at that point, I legit got so scared that I told my friend I saw him. He looked, he saw the guy, or I don't know if he saw the guy very good, but he kind of got a glance at this guy, and this guy just started running away because he did not want to be in a public area and then try and come after us and attack. I feel like that wouldn't be what he would do, go into a public place and try and attack two, you know, younger people, because I was like 10 or so and he was about 12. So he was clearly like trying to attack us, or that's what we think, and that's about it. Until this day, we still don't know who this guy is. I don't know if my friend remembers the story, but he, like, at first he was not scared. He was super chill about it. And then right when we heard the guy was in the forest with a knife, we just left the water park. And since then, I've only been to that water park area about twice. Once was with that same group of friends, and once was with another friend I know, and we were just hanging out, and we were like trying to walk to an area nearby, but we had to cut through there because it was quicker. That's about the only time I've ever gone back to that forest. I was legit scared. So, anyway, I'm gonna end it off here. Peace.